Researchers looked into what type of level of attraction a man has to have with a woman in order to practice unsafe sex. Well, that's not necessarily what the researchers were planning on finding, but that is what they found through a survey of 51 men. Now, this is a small sample, but the results are interesting to say the least, and they do line up with previous studies that have similar results. Now, in a survey of 51 heterosexual men between the ages of 19 and 61 published in BMJ Open, researchers found that men's intentions to use a condom during casual sex varied based on the perceived attractiveness of their partner. The more attractive a woman seemed to each participant, the lower their intention to use a condom during sex, even if the woman seemed to have a relatively higher risk of having a sexually transmitted infection.
Can I say it now? Of course! Oh, this is the truest thing that has ever been said. And it doesn't make us right, by the way. But I'm right there with you, brothers.
God, men are so dumb sometimes. Like, not all the time, and not all of you, but some of you are extremely stupid, right? Like, wear a fucking condom. Wear a condom. I don't care how attractive she is. I don't care how much you want to raw dog it, okay? I got it. I know it feels better. But please wear a fucking condom if you're going to have casual sex. You're going to spread that shit everywhere.
Yeah, well,
okay?
Literally. Okay, so look, of course I completely agree with you on the raw dog situation. And you should be safe, you should wear a condom. That's not really what I'm referring to. I'm not saying like, if she's hotter, then I'm going in without a condom. That's super stupid. But there is, I'm thinking of a situation where you don't have a condom. And then you are making, albeit stupid overall, a rational calculation. Well, if my partner is on the borderline, I don't risk it. If my partner is super hot and a partner I'm not likely to get again, maybe I risk it.
I know, but
so I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. I'm just telling you the reality of how guys think.
I know, but they didn't, in the questionnaire, they didn't give the respondents that specific scenario. They told the respondents, okay, of the attractive women that we showed you pictures of, how likely are you to have sex with them without a condom, right?
But see, a guy thinks about that in the way that I described it. Not like, oh, she's hotter, so I'll use a condom less. I think guys think like, how much more likely am I to have sex with her, even if I don't have a condom?
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
I think
I'm saying?
that's what you'd call speculation. Okay, according to Bush. Here's what I think really happens. Okay, look, we are biologically driven to want to have sex with people that we find attractive. Okay.
Can I say it again?
Of course.
Oh,
okay. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So I think that's what it is. Sometimes your biological urges overpower your logic and rationality, okay?
But I'm arguing that there is some rationality here, okay? Because if I'm like, hey, look, that's a level that I can attain tomorrow, then, then maybe I abstain till tomorrow, maybe with you or maybe with someone else at that level tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, I'd have opportunity 2 days in a row. Yeah, right. When I was single, but because I'm a normal guy, I'm not a guy who had thousands of partners and it was like, oh, whatever, man. I'll do person X who's super hot today or some super hot Y tomorrow. I didn't have. So if I got a super hot option of a girl that I really wanted, and she's like, now or never. And again, it's not the right thing to do, but I probably would have gone now. And then cross my fingers. And the reason I say it's irrational is just for the reasons that I explained. I'm not going to get that opportunity again.
That's interesting. So, all right, look, I want to talk about this further in the post-game show for the members today because Christian and I, my fiance, had a conversation about this before I had even read this study or came across it. And he specifically talked about the desire of wanting to sleep with women without a condom, okay? I think it's a really interesting point that he made. So we'll talk about that.
I'll overshare on that as well.
Okay, cool.
Like situations where I was put on the spot like this.
Yeah.
That I really shouldn't talk about, but we will. That's for members, tytnetwork.com/join.
Yes, but I want to add one other thing to it. What I found interesting about this is just how different, look, I don't represent all women and there hasn't been a study on what women would do in similar scenarios, right? I can only speak for myself. But I remember when I was single, if a guy was super attractive, I was way more inclined to be protected, right? I'm like, this guy is fine. definitely needs to wear a condom. 100%.
Well, again, that is also rational because he is more likely to be in the other
He's
category.
spreading his seed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, women are more receptive to his seed.
Yes.
Right. Whereas with someone like me, you're like, probably hasn't spread that much. Maybe we could take a chance on this guy. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk about all that in the postgame. tytnetwork.com/join.